All right, guys, it is time for the faith walk of the day. I want to talk about something that I know is a big subject, but I feel like the subject is more behind doors than it is out front trying to get solutions. And I will not pretend to have all the answers. But people being wounded in church to the point of not serving God. I understand issues with people, and I understand that people can be mean and hurtful and evil, but walking away from God is the part that I don't understand. And yes, they are God's people, but they are not God. I have had my heart broken before. I have been greatly disappointed. Some have come back and apologized, some have not, but I never stopped believing in God. It kind of shook my faith in people, but God never told me to trust people. He told me to trust him. And I know that just like the enemy is fighting me, the enemy is fighting them. So I don't have anybody on a permanent do not list. I don't have anybody on a permanent I'll never talk to you again list. I've talked to people, interviewed people, worked with people who said crazy things about me. And I try my best to be as much like Christ as I possibly can, to rise above, to not hold myself or them hostage to what they've done. Sometimes people are in a bad space or sometimes maybe they do have a bad heart, but I'm not going to let their bad heart rub off on me. I'm not going to stop being loving and kind. I'm not going to stop believing God. I'm not going to stop, chasing after God with everything that I have. And that's what the enemy wants you to do. He not only wants your heart to be hurt by that situation, but he wants you to never go after God again. He wants you to be so scarred that you just say, forget it. I ain't even going to church no more. Well, how will that resonate when you stand before God? How does that work? Why did you not serve me? Why did you not trust me? Well, that person, that man, that woman said something or did something. You always have to get back to God. Understand that person is not even your enemy. It's the enemy. Satan is your enemy, and he uses people. And when you learn that, you free yourself a little bit more. Do we need to have more conversations on church hurt? Absolutely. Are we oversensitive sometimes? Absolutely. Do we need to be tougher? Yes. Yes, we do. Do we need to keep our eyes and our focus on Jesus and not be distracted by that situation? Be distracted from your purpose, distracted from your call, distracted from your ministry, distracted from your family, distracted from so many things because you've experienced brokenness. Do not let the brokenness break you completely. Listen, you can be hurt. You can need Band-Aids, maybe even a cast. But don't let it break you completely. Don't walk away from God because you've experienced disappointment in church. All right. That is my faith walk for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Love you. And I mean it. Have an amazing, amazing Friday.